Hey guys, welcome to the fitness part of our week. We are going to be covering the 5 things that you need to do before you can start even working out. Here we go. Hey guys, it's Lindsay here. We are going to be covering how to get started in your fitness. Most people think that you are to just get started, right? But no, not necessarily. Not all things of just getting started is healthy. So I want to make sure that you are ready, fully ready for that journey. So first things first, if you are at least close to 40 or above, contact your doctor, see if there is anything wrong, get a physical or whatever, just to make sure that your body is ready for the journey that needs to be. Now, if you have something wrong, they might still say that you can work out, but here's some modifications. Okay, so let's just say if you have a cardiovascular issue, then you might have to just watch how far you push yourself. If you have, I don't know, let's say you have an ankle issue. I know a lot of people who have just had surgery on their ankles or their knees, or even their shoulders. And you might just have to modify to where you're not hurting those areas that are hurting. So you would want to make sure you get a physical first. And even if you're younger than 40, you can get a physical just to make sure. But sometimes you don't need one. You just feel, you've been working out for a while and you know that you are perfectly fine. But sometimes you just have things that happen that you just don't know is there. So I always suggest, especially my older clients, getting a physical. So see your doctor, do that. Then next, I would see a personal trainer. Not everybody has to go with a personal trainer, but see a personal trainer for at least a comprehensive fitness assessment to know where your body is at. I normally do a full comprehensive fitness assessment with my clients right at the beginning of a year. Let's say if you start with me in March, then I would do it every year in March. If anything, I at least do a body assessment every month. Like, I normally do things like on a Monday or a Friday or whatever with my clients, wherever they're at, where their starting journey is. And so whatever would be their starting journey, that would be their month beginning. So every 4 to 5 weeks, depending on that month. So I do it every month. What is a comprehensive fitness assessment? It is measurements that help a personal trainer determine where you are at in your fitness journey. So it will give us an idea what level to put you at. Are you beginner? Are you moderate? Are you athletic? So where are you at in that? And then it also puts you at a level of where your body structure is. Are you poor? Is your fitness level poor? Are you moderate? Are you more advanced? It's going to tell us what area do you favor more than the other? Let's just say that when we do this, you have an issue with your knees, then I might have to restructure your fitness so that we cover your weaker areas to strengthen them while working with the other areas to release that tension so that you are more evened out and your posture is better. And so that kind of helps get you going. All right, so I want to make sure I also tell you guys that with assessments, what do we do in an assessment? You will get a questionnaire asking like, what are your hobbies? What do you do for a living? Do you wear high heels? All these little questions to help me know what your activities are, to help you be able to, if you garden, you might be using a lot of your back, bending over, having issues with knees maybe. So I want to be able to work with you on those areas to be able to help you get through them. After that, if I don't recommend you to go to see a doctor for a physical, then more than likely I will go into a body assessment, which is going to cover things like give me the information that I just said, or give me the information of your weight, your pictures, your measurements, all this information so that we know. Also, it's going to cover a mile walk run wherever you're at. It's also going to cover me analyzing your postural structure so that I know where to work with you at. We do other activities that will also tell me more of where I need to work on with stretching and fixing your postures. So that's all it is. It's not hard. And sometimes I will also give you more activities just to see where you are at now compared to where you will be in a month. So it's not hard at all. It's just like an easy workout day. So don't be scared of it. Next, after that, you're still working with your fitness trainer, okay? Your personal trainer. And I always say, take a picture, okay? So we're going to do the next 4 together, okay? So take a picture. So here's my views of how I do mine. And so these will give you an idea of where you are at. All right, guys, so this is how I set up my camera so that I can get all of my pictures. I will then take anything baggy off, any sweaters, and make sure that I have somewhat tighter clothing to be able to see any rolls. Then I will set up my camera, and I will go into my camera and I will get it to flip towards me, and then I will hit the little up arrow. I will make it a down arrow right here. There you go. And then on the bottom you will see that there is little settings. I hit the timer and I set it for 10 seconds. Once you hit the circular button, you have 10 seconds to get into your spot and pose. And I do start with the front. This one wasn't very good. I kind of started chopping off my head. So I decided I was going to look at it and redo it. So I reset my camera up for what I need to and make sure that it is in the right position now for not chopping off my head. And I go and stand a pose with my arms in a fist position like that. And as you can see, I have a white background and have black dark clothes on. So try to be opposite of whatever your background is. So if you're black background, this is my back pose. Then you want to make sure that you are posed correctly, that you stand long enough. You might have to count to 10 on that one. And I make sure I get it, and then I reset my camera and I do a side view. In this view, you can really see that I have some more rolls from the pregnancy. I normally ask my clients to do them every month, so you would take it at the beginning of the month every single time. So when I do an assessment with you, pictures are needed. This will give you and your personal trainer an idea of where you either have an issue or that you've gotten better. So are you it shows me, when I look at it, I can tell if you've been eating right or you've been working out right. So, next, first, I'm gonna switch these. This is my scale. It's dirty right now. I haven't cleaned it, sorry. It's been a while, remember? Okay, so this is my scale. It's I think way better than a store-bought scale. Go on, this was when I bought this, like 8 years ago, maybe 7. It was $50, so it may be even cheaper now. So, but basically what you're looking for is that it gives you different things, your weight, your fat, your water, your muscle, your physique rating, your DCI, your metabolic age, your bone, and your visceral. So that's what you're looking for, that it gives you these things. Okay? When I work with my clients, I like to know their weight. Now, is weight very important? It tells me where you're at, but I just like it as a number. Okay? Your fat, your water, and your muscle are going to tell me where you are at with your eating and your workout. So if fat goes down, your muscle's going to go up. If your muscle's going to go up, hopefully your water is going to go up because you're going to be drinking enough water. So that's what you're looking at. Okay, next is measurement. So what do I do on a measurement? Always use inches, for me anyways. If you're in the UK, fine. You can use something else, but I use inches. I more look at this more than actually your scale weight and your fat and your muscle, because your muscle can go up sometimes and you actually gain inches. So that's going to depend on this is going to be more dependent on what you're eating than what you are actually working out, but they both depend on each other. I will discuss that more in other videos, okay? You're going to always do your dominant side. So if you're right-handed, do your right side. Okay, so the first spot, your neck. You would take it around, you'd measure it around, get your fingers out of the way because you don't want to measure your fingers, and you're going to measure it right around your neck without choking yourself. The next spot is not twisted. I take it like this, and I measure my arms. Now, I would not do this with my clothes on because you're going to be measuring all this extra. But I'm on a video, and I'm going to be decent. So you're going to measure it right around there. Try not to flex, because if I'm flexing it, now it's going to be bigger. Okay? So you want to measure those areas. Next, without a brassiere on, you are going to measure right around the nipple area, okay? Which is normally the biggest area. Some people, their boobs do kind of sag, so you might have to just go wherever the biggest area is. Next, your waist. Find the smallest area of your waist and then measure it. Next, after that, go to your hips. Make sure you get like your hips are here, but you also want to get your butt cheeks in there, okay? So then you would measure that, make sure your fingers are out of the way. And then your leg, right around, I call it the fatty tissue right there. That's where you want to get. And I'm going to just pull my chair out here just so you can see. I would take it right around the calf. Make sure you're not tensing it up. Make sure you're kind of loose when you do it. because otherwise if you're tensing it up, then you're going to make it more tougher to actually measure your fat. All right, so those are the 5 things that I would have you do before you actually get into a workout, because that way you know where you're at, what you can do, what kind of workouts you need to work on, what areas you need working on to help yourself get to a better you. Thanks for showing up, and I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.